Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a toasty Tuesday at the Low Budget LCS. My name is LaChance, and I am joined tonight by Ol No Name. Ol No Name, how you doing, man?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. We were talking a little bit before we both went live, and we both just woke up from some delicious naps.
From hibernation, in fact.
Yeah.
We're actually just bears.
Yeah, we don't talk about this a lot, but we are full on just bears that have adopted human lives, and you know, bears can play League of Legends too. Already see some people saying Team Laser Moon, Volatility, or Riot. That's right, you know it because you read the title, because you're a smart cookie. But tonight we've got a financial game for you. It is Team Volatility versus Team Laser Moon. Two teams that, I'm not gonna lie, it sounds like the plans of an evil villain. Oh, I've got to fix the...
Yeah, I don't think that's far off.
Yeah, right?
Do you have the pro draft up on stream?
I will put pro draft. I'll put the pro comps stream. I'll stream that right to you. Right. Let me share my screen. Pro comps. Here we go. And we are here. The draft is live. I'm just gonna do some editing because those are the wrong team names, but they already know that. All right. I see right
Yeah,
here.
so we're already on into bands, and so I'm guessing, based off of the lobby, I'm guessing Team Volatility is on the left, and Laser Moon is on the right.
How badly did I spell volatility? Folks, there's no spell check on that.
I don't think he spelled it that badly, in all frankness.
All right, all right. Also, hold on. I think I've actually got them in the wrong... Yeah. I think it's the other way. It's the other way around. It's the other way around.
Awesome.
We all knew that. We all knew that.
Why would I assume otherwise?
Oh, hold on. We've got a nice person who's helping us spell here. T. All right. If I did it wrong twice, you know what? That'll happen. Sunbro Solaire74, thank you so much for being the newest investor in the low budget LCS. We are so happy to have you here, and we'll see you at the board meetings in Vermont at the Denny's. Got to go around back, talk to our buddy Todd. He's the assistant manager. He'll let you in. Pancakes aren't us.
Another friend.
Prothean051.
That is a good username.
That is a really good one. Suh, dudes. All right. You're fucking awesome. Also, Dano Banano. Likewise, thank you for being the newest investor in the low budget LCS. Another fantastic username. And not for nothing, the people who followed us before this, which are Pyrokit and Pokelio. Pokely? Well, it was 2 hours ago, but if you're here, thanks so much. Sorry to interrupt you, Old No Name. Please spin your wondrous web of wisdom.
No worries. All right, if we look at our pro comps analysis here, it definitely looks like these two teams are going for very distinct styles. We have the Jinx on the left with the like protect / engage Leona, and then we just have like the full engage from the Hecarim realm. So we're getting a lot of like setup and or peel, versus just like all in. The immediate response to the first pick Jinx was Hecarim Rel. Get in there. We want to keep the Jinx not moving, and we want the Jinx to die before we do anything else.
Now, of course, they're hovering this Corki, which means that they've lost the horse theme of the draft. I don't know if there were many other horses. It is.
Frankly,
you can do birds pretty easily, but horses, not as much. Now, yeah, I mean, Team Laser Moon, I believe, going for a protect the carry comp. Ooh, you're a little quiet, so let me see if I can make you louder. How about now? Say some words.
Greetings. These are words. I'm
Holy
saying words.
shit. All right. Well, the good people at home, let me know if that's much better. Finishing out the rest of the bands. Okay, you know a little bit more than I do. But maybe you don't even know this. Is Garen in a really good spot? I see the Garen ban. Do we think that's a specific target ban, or is this just because they don't want to deal with the silences and the spinning and the true damage?
Yeah, I think that's either just because the top laner that doesn't want to play into a Garen, or Garen's good right now. And honestly, both are possible, because Garen's not really a character I pay much attention to until it starts to annoy me.
Yep. Totally understand. We have a mutual friend, Flowsnake, who's very into Garen right now.
Yes. I think, I like the Victor ban that came out from, you have the sides, who's on the right? Who's on the right?
Team Volatility is on the right.
Okay. Team Volatility is on the right. I like the Victor ban. To stop the Victor Jinx combo. Both are very good scaling carries. When you have enough peel, doing an engage comp can just make it feel pointless.
Yeah.
Where like if you just get one of them and the other lives, then like they still have a lot of damage output. They actually get a Syndra, which is a solid scaling carry. It'll be able to output a lot of damage later, but it's not as top tier as Victor is right now.
Yeah, and we're seeing, I mean, ProComps is picking this up too, but just greater scaling on the side of Team Laser Moon right here. And this last pick, I don't know if it's going to be something that can mitigate that, or if you're against a team where you're like, all right, we're not going to scale harder than they are, we need to win faster. And Darius might be the answer to that. I mean,
it's definitely, it's a pick that is just always going to do a lot of damage.
Yeah.
And it always, like, it's so weird to watch the difference between Darius in solo queue and Darius in, like, pro play. Because, like, when Adam whipped out Darius in the playoffs of LEC last year, it was, like, a totally different beast. And 90% of the games, he stood, like, he would just sit there, like, just on the edge, like, only threatening to do something. And, like, nothing would ever actually happen. But, like, then there would be these complete explosions where he would just be, like, killing everyone in 3 hits because he got 5 stacks.
Oh, wait. Hold on. I fucked everything up. Praetorian was doing a great job, and I fucked everything up. Hold on.
Yeah.
I closed the submissions too early. If I delete it, if I delete the prediction, will people get all their money back and then they can bet again?
I think so.
All right. I'm sure this is fine.
You just don't accidentally click that you're giving the money to one person.
No, I've delete and return points. I've not pulled a mighty. Let's at him. Oh, I don't know what his Twitch thing is, but Praetorian, if you are out there, could you do the same thing again? Because I fucked up, and I don't want to step on your toes. Hold on.
Very funny. Oh, I just realized, I just saw the Poppy pick from, God, which side is which? That's Laser Moon, I think. That's like really rough for, Hecarim and Rel's Engage.
Yes.
And it's tough for Corki to get out.
So that's...
I don't think you can stop the... Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think you could stop the package. I think that, like, if he does the big package, he still goes all the way through.
That's something that ProComps was pointing out. All right, hold on. I don't know if Praetorian's here. I think he just swung through to do it, so I'll restart the submission. Nope, never mind. He already did it. I'm just gonna... God damn it. Take my hands off the wheels. This is my bad, guys. This is my bad. Okay. We're all fine. We're all fine. That's the real channel points prediction. Go for it. Yes, ProComps pointed out, Poppy makes it very difficult with all of these dashes. You've got the Rel, you've got the Corki, you've got the that Hecarim, that little burst at the end, and not for nothing, Darius was the last pick. So I think that as a pick to counter the Poppy, which is also something that was pointed out here, I think is a really good response.
Yeah, and I like that one of the ways Team Volatility has approached this is they've just made everyone a threat. Because they have Darius, Hecarim, Corki, Samira. Rel is the only person there who can't just, like, get a pentakill on their own.
Right.
Like, quite literally. All of these champions are very well renowned in their own role for being able to get pentakills later in the game.
Right.
And so it's just, it's going to be tough to eliminate all of those threats from the other side, but also, like, it's going to be tough to distract for the right person to be able to get that pop off when, like, they have all of these different peel options.
Right.
So I guess we'll just have to see.
We will indeed. Stell Bloom saying this is some real low budget move right here. You're damn straight it is. You're damn straight it is. Totally messed that up. That being said, definitely bet on the prediction, because we have some people who are slowly moving their ways to be Schmeckle millionaires within the low budget LCS community. I believe right now it's Roselle and Praetorian are at the top. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Thanks, Little Robot Man. Appreciate you. Appreciate you coming out. Who else has said some things? Okay, nope, we're all okay. Yeah, we're all good. I remember that somebody had said something, and it was RK Waterski reminding me to fix your volume, which we did.
Yes.
What do you, in your heart of hearts, you look at these team comps, you see who's come out to play. Are you leaning any which way? Who do you think is going to walk away with the W?
You know, this is one of those games where I like want to see Team Volatility's comp win.
Yeah.
But it's a game where I probably should just believe in the Jinx. it's one of those games. Like Jinx is really, really crazy right now, and every time I see face or play Jinx, like it just feels so insurmountable.
Yeah. No, totally. I mean, it's just one of those champs where if it begins to pop off, then are you boned? It's hard to say. You know, the old adage of we've got late game, we scale, no worries. You know, there's a little bit less truth to it whenever Jinx is in the game. But on the other hand, I'll tell you what, when there's threats as obvious as Jinx and Syndra, it gives the opponents a really clear game plan, right? You're not too, worried about communicating to your teammates like, well, what are we trying to do? We're trying to put this Jinx behind and win the game before it begins impossible. And it's sort of the same effect as to having a Kayle in the game, right? You've got a timer, but you know what it is. And so we'll see if they can play around it. I think it's going to come down to coordination, team play, and you know what? Just some good old-fashioned elbow grease. Little Robot Man, thank you so much for the Prime sub. I don't even think it was the Prime sub. Just a sub. Thank you, man. 7 months in a row. We appreciate you. You've come in so many times and said LeChance licks toes. And usually I say thank you, but this time I'll say it out loud. LeChance licks toes. And we appreciate you. All right. We're going to be going.
I will say, the one thing about Team Laser Moon.
Yes.
That, like, they probably drafted smarter than I would have. I tend to just like I always draft like an enchanter or something when I have such a hyper carry ADC somewhere in the comp.
Yeah.
Like it's a habit of mine, and so to see them like they had so much time to like figure out like a Karma top or like a Lulu support alongside like the Poppy, Jarvan, Leona peel options.
Right.
And there just isn't one. That's like a that's annoying me, but I know in the end, like, so often I see people do this, and it usually just ends up being to the better for them. So I can't rule it out.
No, totally. Also, for those that didn't peek the logos in the game starting soon screen, please take a look up there. Team Volatility has got some wonderful blues and purples, and Team Laser Moon has a moon with laser beams coming out of its eyes. So, that's always good. Boy, the fans are out in force tonight.
I have never seen Lunar Beast Sharpen. It's occurring to me. Like, ever. I have never seen anyone use this skin ever.
Oh, they're doing this skin. Hey, would you look at that? It's that fucking bug. Remember, folks, you can have all the money in the world, but that doesn't mean that you're going to be able to accomplish the job that you set out to do. And this is a pretty classic client bug, and so we are going to hop out of this game and then hop right back into it.
I think you're going to have to stream it on Discord to me because I'm not going to have a friend I can hop in through.
Jesus Christ, that is also the case. Once again, guys, the low-budget LCS, it's not a bit, it's a fucking promise. All right, let's stream League to you. Luckily, I have just discovered what Ethernet is. You're not friends with Toku Finn, are you?
The Discord stream quality, hot garbage.
Is it hot garbage?
Reduce the stress on your computer. No, but you can. You can reduce it to hot garbage.
No, 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 no. I want you to have that crisp 2020 vision as we watch this beautiful game of League of Legends.
Yes.
The Brad Dad says I would sign up. Yes. Boy, howdy, I've got to start reading the whole sentence before I get in there, huh?
You really ought to.
I really ought to.
It was cut off.
Yes, indeed.
Right as soon as you hit the S.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Anyways, gonna bring up these objective timers. Oh, son of an absolute... God damn it. 1 second, folks. Will I fix another bug? No! Why? Yes! We're totally fine. We're totally fine.
It definitely sounds it.
We know that the reason that you tune into this stream is to watch grown men struggle with very, very simple stream basics.
Yeah. Flail at the sight of any issues.
Yes, 100%. We've only got one setting, and it's full-on panic all of the time.
Yes.
Okay.
Like Twitch chat in that way.
Yeah, exactly. Was my game turned all the way up? God damn it!
I'm so glad. I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm so glad that the spectator decided it was important to show us all of those emote flashes.
Yeah. No. Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. As long as the teams have talked to each other about it, emoting is a-okay.
Oh yeah. It's not that part. It's just that like. I don't think the Darius spammed the emote so that we on stream would have to listen to the emote sound 7 trillion times. But the spectator decided that's why.
Yeah, no, 100%. So no wild level 1s here. Now, Ulno, one of the reasons why it is so fun to have you on stream is because you play basically all positions and you do a lot of them in quite weird ways. So I want to talk to you about the jungle position right now because we've got two pretty classic junglers. However, I want to know who you think is the most gankable lane and where you think we're going to see a first blood.
Yeah, I'm not totally sure. I think both of these junglers have really good ganks early to mid. And I think it depends a lot on who they decide to gank into. I think Darius can have a lot of trouble into Jarvan, as you may.
Speaking of, hold on, this is Darius, one of the 1v2 great champs in the entire game, and he's going to flash away. His health bar dropping quite low. Toku Finn, the flash forward. Gattuzo 0, also known as Katatsu 0. No! Goes down. That is a 1-for-1. An excellent trade for Zymos. Ooh, new names. I'm going to mess them all up.
Yeah. I don't think Katutsu was ready to take... I don't think he realized he was going to die in 2 tower shots, and it cost him his life.
It did. And Jarvan gets the first blood, so potentially even better for Darius in the top lane.
Yeah, it's definitely better for like goal in the laning phase, which is important considering Darius has the advantage into the Poppy early.
Yeah, absolutely.
Darius doesn't lose this wave at all. In fact, he's going to be pretty ahead because of how the waves worked out.
Totally, totally. Darius, of course, a complete nightmare of a champion. I've been banning him because I've been playing top recently. Oh, okay.
Hecarim got found. He
Yeah,
noticed
Hecarim got
in time to clear the ward.
And he's got double buff, so it's not even like they can stop that, you know? They don't really want to walk in there and fight that guy.
Yeah, he was already all up to date on his like he had gone through the whole jungle and gotten the scuttle. He's still level 3. That doesn't get you to level 4 anymore, but that was he had time to clear the ward instead of backing and just apply that much more pressure to the bot lane, make them worried that the Hecarim was just chilling, waiting to kill them.
Toku Finn here in the bush. He's gonna start the back. This is a fun thing junglers like to do, just to save time. You know, start that back. Got Tatsu Zero
it's
walking
honestly
up.
so often when I'm jungling, do I have no choice but to just like back because there's never a gank angle.
It's a fadeaway gank. You know, it's like I could stop this back and help you out if I need to, but if you don't make something happen in the next couple seconds, I'm gone.
Yeah, it's like people in solo queue will ping you like, "Oh, dude, you gotta come gank my lane." Like, you know, I could totally get this kill. Like, we gotta set it up, and then like I'll go over there and like it'll be like completely pushed in. Like they'll have pushed the wave into the enemy tower. Like they'll be into a character who's like already pretty tough to gank, and I'll just start backing. Just like, what else is there to do?
Right. I think what you're trying to say is everyone needs to take care of their junglers. It's a relationship between a laner and a jungler. Now, props to Zamos up here, showing what kind of laner he's going to be. Pulled Poppy out of their ability to grab a cannon, which is just, you know, a great thing to do if you can, if you've got the ability to. We've got Mountain Drake up on the bottom side of the map. Team Laser Moon does have priority down here in the bot lane, but I don't know if they're going to go for it just yet.
One thing about Samira, in this specific bot lane matchup, it should be tough for her to get her ultimate off.
Yeah.
With a Leona, as long as Leona's properly holding her spells.
Hold on. A double gank right here. Rel goes in, but the Jarvan's here as well. So is Wolf. Wolf going into the backline, trying to get on this Jinx. The exhaust is burning down, but Samira will burst down first. Some turret shots going on to Wolf, not stunned in tower range, but the man is taking a lot of damage. Can they get him? Oh, hold on. Yep, Leona's too sticky. That is going to be a 1-for-1, right? No,
1-for-2. Wait. I thought it was 1-for-2. Yeah, because Samira and...
It was a 1-for-2.
died.
Yes, Samira did get killed before. Damn straight.
Yeah. The fight was a little split from them. Hecarim wanted to make sure he got the Jinx before turning, and Samira was somewhere stuck in the middle. Still, I don't know how Jarvan like got in that bush and how he was ready, but that was so sneaky.
Dude, that was so sneaky. Oh, look at this. Here we go. All the CC in the world, but it doesn't matter if it doesn't land. Oh!
It does matter.
Wugaboo! Basically didn't need anyone else to be there. Absolutely wild. Don't even know if Leona didn't even get an assist on that. That's how fast that happened.
Got a really scary KDA here. He's got 100% kill participation. He's just kind of walking around the map killing people.
Yeah, this dude is everywhere. I also want to say the other thing that was so cool about that fight in the bot lane is just both junglers having their numbers perfectly. Like,
yeah,
could not have been in a better place at a better time. And I guess we'll be following them to see, is that going to be a one-off thing? Ooh, Toku Finn back down here in the bot lane. Just laying in wait. Knows he's not in vision. Hecarim's on the other side of the map.
Everyone's in an interesting spot. I think they want the dragon.
Yeah, things are about to pop off. Oh, Hecarim's going to come into this for sure. Wolf does not have level 5. Oh my god, that's the Poppy ult right there. And there it is, the W. Oh, he still got knocked back.
But she still got pushed back by the E.
I don't know how that ability works. Now Wolf has level 6. Let's see, a flash away. That's going to be ult under tower. This is going to be 1, 2. Is it a third one? No, it's not. Wolf gets out and a cross map play. Does the Jinx rocket hit? I swear to God, it does not. Still, dragon for a death? Not bad at all.
Yeah, that's one of those things where you, like, saw Gatotsu use every single, like, thing in his kit so, like, intentionally and precisely when he meant to use them in his best effort to get out. But, like, on the other side, they just still have, like, all of these tools that they had been holding for a gank like this. they're able to get the kill anyways. So just well played for both sides.
Very sneaky. They set up a trap and then say, hey, let's actually collapse onto the bot side. Uh-oh. Katie's using some rockets, but decides they don't want to. Oh, my God. Over the back wall as well. The flash into him. That's going to be some flashes out. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God.
Okay, no, it's only one.
Team Volatility's bot lane's probably suffering from cardiac arrest right now. That was so scary.
Yeah, it definitely freaks you out when he comes all the way from your fry behind your turret to ult you halfway down the lane.
Damn, Toku is really out for blood.
Yeah, that was definitely like very aggressive. I don't know, trying to think of ways he could have like made it more lethal. Like if he didn't use the ult so fast, if there's another way to get their flashes out, but because he had to EQ just to get past the turret, I'm not sure.
Yo, great angle from Poppy right here, but this is also an excellent Rift Herald play. Gonna get some plates off that. Yeah, this Darius, I think, is one of the points of the map where it's a very strong point for Team Volatility, right? Like, definitely ahead in CS.
Yeah, and I think that was always the idea. Like, it's an easier angle for the Hecarim because the Darius just has more control and can put the Poppy in a worse spot.
Right.
Both like laning wise and literally he can pull her and make her life miserable. And like in the bot lane it's kind of tougher to find an angle. You have the Jinx and the Leona. It's not impossible. But he's doing his job and he is up in CS and looking very strong.
No, absolutely. And that's kind of what you expect from the last pick here, you know. At least to our eyes, it looks like that Darius was a very intentional counter to Poppy, and it's certainly playing out that way.
Yeah.
Now, no dragon to fight over, but we are seeing a lot of grouping. I think one of the ways that you can tell when a game is going to be a banger is how the teams move in relation to each other. And we're seeing a lot of both Team Laser Moon and Team Volatility. Whenever anybody shows up, there's so much good vision around, everyone starts to flex. Like, everyone's starting to walk around from lane to lane to lane. We've seen Syndra walk up to top lane a couple of times now and get at least halfway here. Here's a pull from Zamos. Okay, the headbutt from Gatatsu. It's going to stop there for now.
I'm going to be honest. Like, a piece of this game that, like, we're not really getting a lot of attention on is the Syndra.
Yeah.
And frankly, like, all we know is that she's terrifying because she's made one play where she hit Corki with, like, 3 spells before she had any items and still just murdered.
Yeah. Yeah, Syndra's concerning, that's for sure. And, you know, we talked about this. The scaling is on the side of Team Laser Moon.
Yeah.
Now, that being said, even though Team Laser Moon is up 1 kill, they're still down 300 gold.
That's true.
That's coming through the plates and a little bit of CS.
Yeah, they got Rift Herald, so they got the plates up top. They have CS leads.
Yes.
They definitely have an overall CS lead.
Look at this, Wugaboo up top again. Here we go, but Wolf waiting in. Wait, I don't know. That's the ult right there. The stun doesn't connect, but it doesn't matter, and that's the Hecarim ult. I do believe Wugaboo is gonna fall. Ooh. 1 second late on the Poppy ult, but nothing you can do about that. That bad boy's got to charge up.
Just a few milliseconds too late to save the Syndra from the Hecarim. Still a pretty okay outcome. That was definitely a tough fight position-wise. When you're walking up for a gank and the jungler is already waiting there, and you run straight into him as a Syndra into a Hecarim.
Right.
That's a rough start to a fight.
Yeah, and I mean, the other positive point for Team Laser Moon is that Poppy got that kill.
True.
And you know what? She needed some gold.
Poppy is a weird champion, damage-wise. Like, stats-wise, and, like, gameplay-wise, she's just, like, so weird.
Right.
She's kind of like the tank assassin Orin style, but also, like, different. And it's just so tough to quantify how she does her damage and how much her gold contributes to it.
Right. Hey, I don't know why, but I feel like Team Volatility really wants this dragon.
Yeah, I think they might.
Yeah.
You got a couple people there.
Jinx Rocket? Question mark? No. All right, that's fair. Oh, yeah. Wugaboo here? Nope. Stun doesn't land, but you can tell how much damage. That was with the stun missing.
Yeah. Forky also very visibly wants this. He has the package ready, stepping up all the way past the wave.
Right.
Poppy did get a lot of gold here, though. The CS is almost back even now.
Toku Finn right around the corner, too. This is actually a trap. Oh, the stun does not land right there. Oh, hold on. Darius might be able to turn this around, weaving his autos in where he can. They're going to back off. They know that's
scary.
Too prickly of a porcupine. That's what I always say.
Poppy got a lot of gold back between CS and getting some platings, but
Wolf coming down, Rel coming over the wall as well. This is a 2v3. That's a good stun and a good flash as well, so he's feared towards the tower. Okay, Arcadia starting to get these autos off. That's going to be the Leona. Leona is living for a long time, but she is definitely going to fall. That's Jinx Rocket and some rockets as well. The Ignite is going to get the kill for the Leona and get Jinx excited still. I think the fight cuts out there, but a 1-for-1 and a 2v3 is a really good outcome.
Yeah, for how much that was forced, for the fact that they also used a lot of tools, both Rel Ultimate and Hecarim Ultimate, that was a pretty good outcome. The only unfortunate thing is that the gold went to the Leona for the kill.
Right. Also, where are my manners? Stitches777, thank you so much for being the newest investor in low budget LCS. Oh, also, have you seen how I've organized our names on stream? Have you peeked at that yet? It's casters organized by how fast they play Stardew Valley.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Wouldn't you know it?
That's a good one.
You're ahead of me. Hold on. Ooh.
I really would have hoped so. It would have been very bold of you to put yourself ahead of me.
What if
it's technically unsubstantiated, but...
I mean, that's true. You've technically never seen me speedrun Stardew Valley.
You could beat me in it.
That's true in theory. Boy, what a dark horse play. Spend all my time trying to get better at Stardew Valley, learning from basically nothing. Okay, we've got some plays happening here. Rift Herald picked up right away. Oh, hold on. Bronto Soup 57. Thank you so much for being the newest investor in a low-budget LCS. We will see you at the board meetings in Vermont at the Denny's. You got to go around back, talk to our buddy Todd. He's the assistant manager. He'll let you in. Pancakes are on us. Rift Herald is picked up. It's on the Hecarim. You've got two outer towers, whatever, the two third towers left in the mid and the bot. Where do you want to drop this Rift Herald if you are?
I always have more trouble with the second Rift Herald because you don't have the platings anymore. So like with the first one, you really can't do wrong. Like you can do better with certain plays over others where you can get almost an entire tower instead of just gold. But at the end of the day, you're still getting 320 gold no matter what with a Herald play when platings are up.
Right.
But it's tougher now because you can either go for a play in a lane where you already have the outer turret and the Herald will technically be more effective in pushing it because they have fewer health and more resistances. Or you could go for a more like beneficial play like trying to knock down the mid outer, but then like you still need the organization to actually do it no matter what because it has more health and like you're not going to knock it out with just the Herald. Either way, the Herald's down now.
Yeah,
I think he meant to sweep.
Fuck any analysis that we would try to do, but there it is. The Herald drop mid lane. And it's actually looks like it's going to get a good charge off.
This is
is a great pinch right here. Everything onto the Jinx. That's their target, and they know it. But an amazing Leona ult, and look at that stun. Wugaboo around the corner as well. This is an absolute wombo. Holy shit. The flank on the flank on the flank. A Russian nesting doll of flanks.
I need to rewatch that fight.
That was amazing. That's a fucking highlight. We gotta start doing highlights. God damn it.
I think all three of them stepped on separate Jinx traps, which caused them to all get hit by the Leona ultimate from that range.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's unbelievable. Like, you have to throw the Jinx traps into the wall in a certain way so that they are all close enough together that they all get hit by the stun part of the Leona ultimate.
That was brilliant. That was brilliant.
That's bonkers.
Calm, cool, and collected under pressure. Arcadia says, if I'm going to die, I'm going to take every single one of you guys with me.
Yeah. As soon as I saw that all three of them were definitely going to get stunned by the Leona ult, and that there's going to be a Cinder E coming in 2.2 seconds, I was just like, oh my god, this setup.
Yeah, absolutely wild. Once again, Wugaboo spending a lot of time out of lane, wandering around and getting these angles, and it's paying off.
Hecarim's going man immune. He has the Manamune right now. He's building towards the Muramana. I've never seen that. He's going to be doing a lot of damage. He's not going to have as much tankiness. It looks like he's still going for Sunderer.
Oh, we've got ourselves a fight here. A Dragon Dance is going to play out around this Hextech Drake. Let's drop that screen right there. Okay, DJ Brownie. Leona does have the flank. She's on the end there. That's going to land onto the rail. Oh my god. Wolf diving into the backline. The flash goes down onto Arcadius. He's kited out as much as he can for right now, but Corki and Hecarim are looking to take down Wugaboo, and that's going to be a kill, but he drops the ult in the last second, and look at this. The positions are flipped. Can there be a steal? No, there cannot be. Toku Finn wants this fight. Anyways, the flash out over the wall. The Jinx rocket. Is he going to be able to get it with the spear? That's a good W. Oh, wow. Hold on. Wait a second. Nope. They're fine. Oh, a flash forward. They really want this, but Samir is here as well. They've got to flash away. Another flash to dodge the pull from Darius. Ignite is ticking down. Toku Finn is back in here, and over the wall he goes. Let's see if Darius can get a little bit of health back. I don't know if the man has flash anymore, but now with some Jinx rockets,
he used it already.
They feed it to the Jinx. It's exactly what they needed to do.
God, yeah, that was very good from the side of Team Laser Moon. I think they knew that Volatility was trying to prioritize the dragons, and they wanted to, they knew they had the power to contest it, so they just waited for the setup. They waited for them to think they had control over it, and they kind of just, wait. No, I had it the other way around. They were already on the dragon, and then Volatility came in with the engage, with the Quirky package, and the Hecarim ult.
In that last fight?
Able to kite it out.
In that last fight?
Yeah.
No, I think... Yes. No, yes. You're a...
Yeah, no, Volatility. That's exactly what I'm doing.
Yes.
I can't remember now.
Yeah, Volatility was on the dragon first. Laser Moon pushed them off, and then Laser Moon got pushed off, and then they went back on.
Okay. That's why I'm confused.
We are not high budget enough for...
Yeah, there's no replay system here.
Yeah.
What's the LCS replay sponsor? Is it Bud Light?
Is it?
Is it Red Bull? Who sponsors the replays?
That's what we're trying to say. Is we need
sponsor us.
Yeah, sponsor us. We aren't responsible for the client.
True.
No, but Team Laser Moon definitely doing a great job of like pushing in there and weaving back and forth. Arcadius twice now, showing incredibly fast fingers. Once with a excellent heal, which kept Wugaboo alive for a little bit longer and allowed them to kite outside of the range of Hecarim. And then again, insta-flashing the Darius pull. So both sums used to great effect and end up with Jinx surviving the fight and getting another kill at the end of it.
Yeah, those are the kind of reflexes you really need to be playing a Jinx. Even with like all of the speed she can get and all of the things she does have, you will always be in a lot of danger because everyone will want to kill you.
Yeah, no, very true. Toku Finn does get the knockup, and Leona's going to continue on forward with this. That being said, Wugaboo's up in the top side. That's half health on the Darius. This is an interesting fight because I do feel like if the Darius does get in on the Syndra, I mean, that's all she wrote.
Hey, can you say the Syndra's username one more time?
Wugaboo? I don't know.
Okay. I just wanted to hear your take on it. Now that I'm reading it, I realize there's only one O on the end of it, which makes me think it might be Wugababo.
Wugababo? I love that.
Yeah.
Wugababo.
Like Bobobo.
Like Bobobo. Excellent manga or anime for anyone who's trying to...
I like the manga more.
Yeah, you know what? I'm right there with you. I'm rewatching Hunter x Hunter right now. Or it's not rewatching. I'm watching it for the first time. I've only ever read the manga. And,
All right. Wicker in chat is saying he thinks it's Wiggo Bigo.
I'm gonna... I don't know. We'll have to ask him.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna respectfully disagree with that one. Yeah, he could be right. They could be right. I have no knowledge here. But, like, at the same time, that every instinct in my body tells me that's wrong.
Okay, so finally we're starting to see a gold lead be eked out. Even more. It's 3K right now, which is definitely comebackable. It's a winnable situation. But Team Laser Moon has been able to make it stick. They have not fluctuated greatly when it comes to the leads. They've only ever improved on it.
Yeah.
Which is making them dangerous as the scaling comp. We've got another dragon fight. Pretty much nothing has happened since the last dragon fight. They've only gotten stronger.
Yeah. I really have like utmost confidence in Laser Moon to win this game if they were able to make that crazy play under mid tower.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was just, it's too insane. I can't doubt them anymore. It's impossible.
Well, we'll see. I mean, look at this trap. This is great. They are on, they're
good.
in the enemy jungle. Wolf walking in right there. A massive 4-man stun. That's the Leona ult over it as well. And Jarvan comes in too. A TP's on its way. A Jinx rocket for more damage. And Gatatsu stops the Corki from entering and helping his friends. This is a slaughter. Oh my god. D Brownie trying to get out of there. Holy shit. Absolutely fantastic. Calm, crisp, clear communication. That's massive.
How did they, like, what path did they take to make that invisible? Are those red wards new enough that they just, like, were only placing them as they were walking through? Like, that was, like, they did that so clean vision-wise to just absolutely dismantle volatility. And, like, I want to be able to know, like, how precise that was and how they managed to get so many members there without them noticing.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that was really impressive. That was really impressive. I mean...
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess nobody had Scuttle, and the wards had either been cleared out or expired. Damn, another point where if we had a specific replay sponsor, you know, we...
Hint, hint.
Hot
wink,
damn.
Wink, nudge, nudge.
Wink's as good as nudge. That not being to say that we don't absolutely love our partners for this season, Pro Comps, who have helped us out with the drafting portion of it. We're slowly cobbling together a real league, just bit by bit.
Yeah, slowly, slowly. It will always be low budget. There's never any fixing that.
Yeah, that's true. Held together by duct tape and chewing gum. All right, Syndra down here against the Corki again. These are you know, our laning assignments once again. Top versus top, bot lane versus bot lane, mid versus mid.
Yeah, just a little shifted around.
Look at this potential gank right here. It's very hard to gank the Corki because he's got multiple ways to escape right there, but that's going to be the stun. That's going to be everything they need. As I say that, Corki is taken out. That one's on me, guys.
Jarvan just EQ'd at the Corki destination for the W, and he knew that as soon as the flag came down, like, the every, like, fiber of your being upon hearing the Jarvan E says, leave.
Yeah. Wolf trying to get out of there as well. Good trap placement, but Wolf finds his way around. Nice. That's a really good slow. Leona going to come out as well. Baits the Hecarim ult, and that is not enough damage, but that last rocket absolutely is, and Samira is on the way. Has to go back in, but it's not enough. Yet up in the top lane, we're seeing a 1v1. This might actually turn in the way of the Poppy. What's that? No! There's not enough bleed in the world? Wait, is there? Is it a tie? I'm just dead wrong. I need to stop saying things because I'm just wrong all of the time.
That's okay. We're casters. We were born to be wrong.
That's very true. That's very true. RTG player saying it takes two to tango. I'm going to drink water for 6 seconds. You talk about this game.
Yeah, all right, that's fair. So after that fight, or a series of fights, this game's so pretty handily in the control of It Takes Two. Why did I say It Takes Two?
It's a great game. It's a great game, and it's on your mind, and there's nothing wrong with that. I have no idea
how I got there from Laser Moon. I have absolutely no clue. I must have seen like something related to two.
No, It Takes Two to Tango. No idea. It Takes Two to Tango.
Oh, you're right. Okay, thank you. I knew I'd seen it somewhere recently.
We found it.
Laser Moon. They have pretty much complete control of this game after that fight. They are 6K in the lead. It is 20-8. They have 3 dragons. And as we talked about, they kind of have the more scaling comp. They've been playing to their strengths phenomenally. Both just like between having Jinx as their hyper carry, and just the sheer amount of like CC and engage they have to make all of these plays. Like every single lockdown of Wombo like that they have done. Like I didn't even peg their team as a particularly good lockdown Wombo.
Oh, look at this, though. This is what I like to see. They absolutely say, hey, we need to take you guys out. You're dangerous. We're going to bring everyone to make sure the job gets done. And even Syndra, in all her might, is going to go down. Very nice kill being passed over to Hecarim.
Now, the Macro on that play has me a little concerned just because you can see that mid and top are now like pushing in pretty aggressively and they have to approach in a way that could put them at a disadvantage.
Oh, they do, and Wolf is over the wall right here. Toku Finn, though, gets a little spooked, does go over the wall. Ghost popped on Darius. They're going to wait for that summoner spell to wear out. Probably a good move, not being able to know what's around the corner there. Hold on, D Brownie. I don't know if Corki can fight Poppy right now.
Yeah, it's kind of tough because if you were to use the package in that fight, which would be a great source of damage against the Poppy, you're also kind of putting yourself in a bad position because you're giving the Poppy a good E in most situations.
Sorry, I just got to say, RTG player says, had to cool you off, LeChance. Thank you. Thank you so much. It was necessary. Oh, this is a trap. I mean, this is a full-on trap. I absolutely love that Team Volatility is making these plays.
Yes.
This is exactly the kind of trouble that you need to cause, and they're giving... Oh, hold on. Let's see. Over the wall onto the Corki right here. He's still got his W. That's going to be Leona ultimate being dropped down. That is so much damage onto the Darius. Let's see if they can actually do anything with it. The 1.5 health. That's going to be a dunk onto him. Toku Finn basically still at full health. So is Arcadius, just nailing down these rockets. But Samira gets in on the back line, not able to get that kill. Now Jinx is excited. She's got the rockets. It's a 2v3 right now. Toku Finn, the flash forward. Only one knock-up. That is going to be a crit and a hit. And now DJ Brownie is going to be the last one to fall. Sorry, it's D Brownie, not DJ Brownie. And this is going to be Soul for Team Laser Moon. They're dastardly plot.
I want to call some attention to Darius in that last fight because even though it finished, it was 2 for an ace.
Yeah.
Darius output so much damage. He was able to kill the Syndra with an ultimate on like a low number of stacks, instantly stack himself, get stacks applied on both the Poppy and the Leona, kill the Leona at like, I don't know, like a Q auto ult. And then the issue he had was he just didn't have a reliable way on top of the Jinx in the back.
Right.
So he just kind of slowly burned out trying to make his way. But it was still... That's a scary... Darius is a very scary character, and if he's able to find those opportunities... I think they want the steal here, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Wolf could definitely pull this off. This is a Hecarim, and you've got the Rel as well. They're going to go over the wall, but it's still a little bit high. There it is. Gatatsu waiting for that. The headbutt into the wall. I don't know if they can do anything else.
Laser Moon knew. They were waiting for him to go over. They just peeled off the barrier entirely, took away all their vision, forced him to do the math on how much time it would take for them to deal the right amount of damage.
Right. Oh my god, there's the stun. And that's... I mean...
Did Syndra even need ult there? Did she just, like, Q'd? I think Q might have just done it.
That's a thing.
Yeah. I will say, there was a very hype play Hecarim could have made when he went into the pit there.
Yeah.
Where he could have, if he E'd, he could have E'd into the control ward that was placed right over the ledge, and he could have gotten into the pit that way, I think.
Oh, the other thing I wanted to say is 2 fights ago, Samira did a great job getting onto Jinx in the back line. Almost took Jinx out, but Jinx has got a lot of money right now.
Yeah, she's got a lot of friends, a lot of money.
Oh, hold on. That's going to be the jump on right there. Zamos has to flash out. Cataclysm is dropped. Leona is now onto Darius as well. He's got a little bit of healing back, but it's not going to be enough. And with the... I mean, that is just so much damage. Even with the flank, it is not enough. Corki's here. He's not gonna let his friends go alone. Oh, my God. Team Laser Moon finished their plot to steal the moon from the sky. And the Nexus explodes. Holy shit.
Okay, that was,
explosive.
That was a game.
That was a game, man.
Jeez.
GG. Now, either you cut out or the whole stream...
Shit, he never died.
Sorry, you cut out for a little bit. Now you're back.
No, that is A-okay. I am just astounded by the Jarvan's performance as well as the Jinx's performance. As well as performance.
No, totally. I mean, just like absolutely bonkers all over the place. Syndra topping the damage charts. Arcadius on Jinx, not too far behind. Also, Pax Nemesis _official Thank you so much for being the newest investor in the low budget LCS. We're so happy to have you here. And we've got game 2 coming to you right now.
Let's hope that we don't get the client bug this time.
How about this?
Hey, the spectator bug.
You should friend one of these people right
True,
now.
I should.
Friend, I don't know. Whatever you want.
I did.
Awesome. One of you got friended by No Name, so he can watch. Awesome. All right, and these guys, I believe, are going to be able to hop right into draft. Not me. Gatansu got it. All right, cool. Let's see. All right, I'm going to stream this for you, and then I'm going to let you talk about this draft while I do all the background stream things that one does.
So far, it's very riveting.
Bootyful. Bootyful.
How are you, chat? How is the chat doing on this fine evening or day? I guess where would it be day right now?
Various time zones.
I think it would be day. Well, it would be day in like Central Asia. I don't think we have any viewers from Kyrgyzstan, unfortunately.
We don't know that.
I mean, we don't. We could technically check it after the stream. If you're a viewer from Kyrgyzstan, hello.
Please pipe up. Dano Banano, by the way, I'm sorry that you're not having a good time. I hope it's not us, but if it is, I personally apologize. And if it's not, I'm sorry, man. That fucking sucks. They are drafting now, by the way. They're in bands.
Ah, awesome. Okay, we're seeing... I don't think we're seeing the same bands. We're seeing similar ones, such as like the Victor one and the Ezreal Trundle. Those are all pretty consistent. So I think Laser Moon's doing the run it back thing, where they won game 1, so they're just doing the same exact bands because they don't know what to feel threatened by. That's a very classic strategy where, you know, if it ain't broke. I like the Caitlyn first pick from Volatility here. That's a very good ADC right now, in the same vein as Jinx, except it's kind of like the other way around, where it's just really, it's more aggressive early. So they're gonna run back the Jinx Leona even in the face of the Caitlyn. I'd really like to see a Vi from Volatility here, not because it's good, just because then you can have Caitlyn and Vi against Jinx. That's it. That's the only reason I want to see it.
You mean
there's no proof that it's good yet. It tends to be pretty good in the Jinx. You have the point and click button to get on top of the enemy ADC. You're unstoppable in the face of all the CC that they've shown they want to draft. But I just want to see it because it's funny.
From the hit anime Arcane?
Is it considered an anime?
I don't know, man. That's a whole...
Don't animes need to meet certain, like, stylistic things?
Sure.
You sound like you just don't want to talk about this.
It could be. Well, it's a whole thing. Praetorian, Team Laser Moon. Beautiful. Thank you for doing that.
Alright, so, I really like the Alistar pickup. I'm not sure. It's really good peel. I think it offers something that the Rel was lacking last game, which is just, well, it's the big R button that says take 80% less damage for however many seconds.
Right.
It makes you so ridiculously, like, capable of surviving. Now, Laser Moon is going to pick up the Corki here, instead of letting Volatility have it. And they're actually just going to ban out the Syndra. So I think they might feel that Quirky is potent counter to it, which is why they picked it last game. And they just don't want to see it. and they want the Corki, they want that strong damage mid lane, and they're just going to try and take everything they can away from the other mid laner when it comes to options into it.
Rescued, thank you so much for the Prime sub for 9 months. They say, I love you, LeChance. Rescued is one of the nicest people in our entire community. Speaking of, if you're interested, hop in the Discord. You can talk to all of these friendly faces over here. And also, PyroKit, thank you so much for the Prime sub as well.
Now, what do you want to see from the draft here, LeChance?
What do I want to see? Well,
we did just get a Fat Man lock in from
oh, damn straight. I mean, that kind of checks a box. That's always a fun champ to watch get played, because there's the potential for some amazing alley-oop plays, right? You can definitely toss someone into a Leo ult, you know, just doing anything awesome like that is very cool. Oh, and Volatility with the Fizz?
Okay.
Oh, okay. The things that I kind of want to see are being checked off, because what I was going to say is what I really liked from Volatility, you know, no real complaints from the first half of the game, but once they started getting checked by Team Lasermoon, Volatility was like, hold on. We fucking know how to play this game too. And I saw some fucking awesome trick plays. I saw some death bushes. I saw some really cognizant removal of vision and then pushing into those areas. So I want to see that from the beginning from Team Volatility. And something like Fizz, you know, if you're going to be doing some death brushes, I think that's a really fun champ to see get pulled off. So, I mean, I'm pretty happy. Curious to see what Lasermoon... Ooh, Poppy again... It's just another good pick. They say, fine, pick a bunch of dashes. We know Getatsu can play it. He just showed you that he can. And even into a matchup like Darius, he's still totally fine.
That's what worries me about the Fizz pick, is that, like, the Fizz pick, I like it. It's good. You can kind of, like, really mess with the Jinx. But the thing about Fizz is whether or not you have, like, all of your movement up, if you get hit by a single piece of CC and the enemy team can chain it, you're very often just dead. And when we had seen the Leona and the Gragas, that's, like, kind of worrying. It makes your life tough as long as Leona and Gragas hold on to Jinx for dear life. So, I mean, we'll have to see. You can definitely still get a lot of sneaky stuff done. You can make a Corki's life living hell, for sure. And so just, like, seeing what D Brownie can do on this pick will definitely have a large impact on the game.
Totally. I also just want to take a minute to say thank you to our partners for the season, ProComps. ProComps is what we're using up here. If this piques your interest at all, it's a drafting tool that you can use, and as you draft, it gives you live bits of advice, gives you information about scaling, where the damage and armor is attributed, and then it gives you a nice little summary of how the pick ban phase went for you and what kind of team comps you guys have. Breaks it down into fun little summaries, gives you insights on the lanes, and just a whole bunch of information. If it piques your interest, there is a promo code down below, LBLCS25 for 25% off, and there's a free trial, and there's just a free version in general. So it's perfect for teams that are trying to play Clash, or if you're participating in your favorite amateur rec league. I'm not going to name any names. Maybe it's us, maybe it's not, but it's perfect for things like that. So check them out. ProComps, once again, very cool people. Also a cool person. I'm not going to get this one. Kewladman.
How's it spelled?
Kewlaiiidman.
DMA. It's Kool-Aid Man.
God damn it.
It's Kool-Aid Man.
Dude, guys, just
Kool-Aid Man.
If anyone ever tells you that dyslexia isn't real, just send them my way. Just have them watch me try to read names. I couldn't be less suited for it, But here we are
You
anyways.
didn't have to read that one. You read each letter to me, and I was still able to piece it together.
Fucked that up so badly. It is just Kool-Aid Man. God
it's just
damn
Kool-Aid Man with an extra eye.
I hope that nobody thinks that their super cool name is any less cool when I fuck it up, because it's not you. It's me. It's me. Oh my god. Another username that I'm gonna fuck up anyways. Asirthnia says, "Is Poppy busted or nah?" I think in this situation we're just seeing Poppy. I personally don't know, but there's just a lot of great ways to stop people from dashing forward. Oh my god, wait, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Look where the Poppy is. Look where the Gragas is.
Yeah.
Oh, you knew that.
I had a feeling. I had a strong feeling. It's Poppy. I've been seeing a lot of Gragas this top, and I've been seeing a lot of Poppy jungles. I think people tend to think Poppy's more she's stronger in the jungle, and I think they tend to think that because of how she was played in the Worlds. But it is also just kind of true, and you can put a big damper on any of Xin Zhao's plays. It makes it very difficult to impossible for him to make any sort of like solo play on you. Where if he W's you and it lands, you can just put up the W, like as or before he's eating, and it just cuts it.
Sure.
Things like that. The gank pressure is really good. Gragas has a very easy time. I don't know if he has an easy time in a Shen, but he's been having a good time in top lane in general.
Here I was, a foolish little boy thinking it was going top, but I like that. Is it going to be a full AP Gragas? Is this going to be?
I think it's gonna be tank. If their last game told us anything about their playstyle, it's
yeah.
Just
what am I talking about? Definitely.
Yeah.
Right. Peel for that.
Wugababo and Arcadius have it, and the rest of the team is just gonna make sure that nothing gets in their way. Oh. The other thing about the Poppy jungle here is that Alistar, Fizz, Xin Zhao, and Shed all have jumps they can use to try and escape a gank, and Poppy has ways of saying no.
Right. Here's a name that I can say. Haterade. Thank you so much for being the newest investor in the low budget LCS. Happy to have you here. Poppy is a pain. She always feels invincible. Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the things about Poppy is she's one of the only champions that like feels like a true tank in the traditional sense. Like there's no, once you hit a certain point in the game, all of her damage is just in her EQ combo, and that's going to be dealing like maybe a solid 500 by late game into like any champion.
Right.
Like you're just gonna have 4,000 health, and you're gonna have a trillion armor, magic resist, and you are going to CC people and sit there.
Brandon W7 says top 100 Fizz NA, the GOAT. Is this? I don't know if this is a bit. If he is that awesome at it, I'm super excited to see that. But I mean, we'll see. I haven't seen Fizz in a long time, and I'm genuinely excited to see it because of that. Yeah, I think they've got some real good potential to blow them up. And I think that the way that we saw Team Volatility start to play in the back end of that first game, I do think that there's a real chance that like this isn't just like one and done, like Team Laser Moon has their number this week. I think there's a lot of growing that can be done. And what's more, this is just week 2, so all these teams have plenty of time to evolve as they start to scale through the standings, which is something that I said that I was going to do, is go back and look through who won and lost last week, but I didn't do that, so I'm going to try and do that now, if you want to vamp for me for a second.
Yeah, I will say I agree with you that Team Volatility showed they have the ability to win in that last game, but I also think that I heavily favor Laser Moon's draft here. I think that the draft from Volatility is like a little split. It's tough. You have like Alistar, which has like phenomenal peel and really solid engage. But like the only one he can peel for is Caitlyn, which makes me feel like he's often going to be forced to go in with 3 other melees whenever like things are going rough, and then you're gonna have a bare Caitlyn for the enemy team to deal with as they please. And I think it's just gonna be tough for them to manage their fights without getting split. But I mean, it's definitely all up to execution. There are ways they have more split pressure with the Shen. There are things they can do, and they are certainly not to be counted out.
Well, I'll be damned, but I can't find it. Maybe someone will send it to me by the end of this. Lidl saying Team Laser Moon is gonna win again. We will see. We will see. Lampy Lamp Live. God, what a fucking good name. Lampy Lamp Live says, I meant not like Fizz. Not a Fizz hater. It's just freaking broken. Yeah, man. I mean, Fizz can mess with you. Pyrokit saying this is gonna be the Zymo show. I can feel it in my bones. I mean, he had a fantastic performance last game. Even when things started to tilt against them, I remember one specific team fight where he caused more than his fair share of trouble. Hold on.
I will say, I feel like I wasn't seeing any Shens until he got his nerf, and now that he's gotten his nerf, I'm seeing him left and right. Maybe that's just me making it up, or maybe that's just because I just happen to face no Shens. But, like, the thing is, even with that nerf, he still just feels scary. Whenever I see him facing people, he trades really well. He's, like, got that late pressure with his ultimate to just be, like, super scary. He has the AoE taunt. He's a very tough force to deal with. So Zamos definitely has a lot of potential on this pick.
Totally. And I think this is going to allow them to respond to a lot of these cross-map plays that we've been saying. I mean, like, credit where credit is due. Toku Finn performed magnificently last game with some truly incredulous ganking angles being pulled off. But a lot of those paths are closed on the Poppy. You can't really get as creative outside of maybe some lane ganks and some fun vision play. But, you know, I mean, we really got to start doing highlight reels, because that gank from over the wall on bot side that scared the hell out of everyone. I mean, come on. Dekru saying people underestimate Shen early damage is kind of bonkers. Totally. And we'll see how much early trading gets done. But if I was playing against
that was like the exact target of the nerf, and I still, like, every time I see it, I'm like, wow. That's not what I was expecting.
Right, that guy fucking slaps. Got Tatsu going up for a little bit of an early damage trade. Still no level 1 shenanigans, right? And we've actually got two... We had two pretty similar junglers last game, both in terms of, like, what they can just bring to a fight, and in terms of, like, ganking in general. And now we once again have two very similar junglers, both of whom have a knockback and a straight dash forward, you know, and some dueling potential here. Rue, it's not
definitely. Xin Zhao is going to have the better kill pressure early, but Poppy is always just, like, high burst, that bit of lockdown. It's going to be tough to see. It's based off of who can pull off their pick better in the early game. I do expect Xin Zhao to walk away with a bit more of a lead.
Sure.
But you never know. It's all about how the lanes play it, how well prepared they are. I don't know why I didn't figure that Shen W could block Kraga's W.
Yeah, I was also just thinking about that.
It makes total sense, but it's just not one of the interactions that ever occurs to you.
Simos is dip, ducking, and dodging, that's for sure. Ooh, DJ Brownie. He's got level 4. That's actually going to be an equal trade, though. Tokufin walks through. No, not even... I don't know if they knew there was a ward there or not.
Who?
Oh, wow. This absolutely is the engage. That Leon is going to be knocked into actual tower range right there, and Ignite taking down as well. Is that enough? Still some damage? Oh, my God. Barely makes it out, but very, very clean play from Les forcing Caitlyn down there. Really well done.
Yeah, that was definitely... that was a very well done use of Alistar tools. Waited for, like, Leona came in, he Q'd, he W'd into tower, put Leona in a lot of trouble. Jinx did a really good job saving the heal so that Leona would be able to still get out after all of this had happened. And I think that's the only reason she was really able to live. But very well played all around.
Absolutely. And I'm guessing just using all of her pots to get back up to half health here.
Oh, yeah, probably. Gragas is a little out of mana here. I don't know how Gototsu plans to manage that.
So yeah,
I'm gonna be honest. For as much as I've seen Gragas top, I don't really know what the strats are. It's not one of my picks.
No, totally same. Yeah, I don't really know what the wave clear is like. An amazing dodge right there. Those are the kinds of shenanigans I am absolutely titillated to see during the rest of this game. Dodging the headbutt from Toku Finn right there. Well done. Dragon's up. It's a possibility. Neither jungler is particularly close to it. Xin Zhao is on that side of the map. Poppy coming up to the top side. Let's see if he can pull off this gank. Headbutt's only going to push him closer to tower, so he's just going to be able to walk out.
Never underestimate the
yeah, I
power
think I figured he was just going to W the Shen E so that Shen would not be able to go straight back. I'm thinking he might have been trying to like hit the E button so that it would just push him out of the taunt instead.
Right.
It just was always just out of range.
Right. Oh, Lampy Live. Sorry, Lampy Lamp Live coming in with the sub. Thank you so much, man. To say, I give my energy to the Corki abuser. Well said and duly noted.
Yeah, and I did just notice that the Corki does in fact have exhaust, which will make the Viz's life that much more difficult when trying to go for kills.
They had exhaust last game too on Syndra.
That also makes sense. I think it's just it's a different thing here where like if you have that on Syndra, like the Corki needs to
hold
get
on, repeat
range.
gank down here as well. I don't know if it's going to be enough because oh my god, Shen just living through all of this and a very sneaky Xin Zhao, a good flash over the wall from Toku Finn, but Wolf in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, good like identification on the fact that the W had been used in the gank and Poppy was kind of just a sitting duck. Definitely a good response flash from Toku. He knew there was no fighting that.
Yeah.
She gets right out of there, and it gave enough distance so that he was totally safe. What was I talking about before that?
I couldn't tell you. Couldn't remember for the life of me.
Oh, yeah. No, it's the exhaust. It's the Corki exhaust.
Yes.
The exhaust feels way more impactful this game than it does Syndra and the Corki. Not because it was the wrong thing to take on the Syndra, but because if Fizz goes in on you, when you have that exhaust up, if he ults and then goes like E's, W's, Q's, etc., if you get the exhaust off before all of that damage is applied, all of it is dealt at 60%. And when he's dealing a full burst combo at 60%, chances it kills you are way lower. And like he has nothing left after that.
Totally. This is also something that Procoms was talking about too, is that Caitlyn could be considered a counter for Jinx, at least due to their metrics, and we're definitely seeing that early game power coming out, you know?
I think that's part of the Alistar pick as well, is that Alistar is just an explicit counter to Leona.
Totally.
And Caitlyn is good into Jinx, so they're just going to have this laning pressure. But I think that Jinx Leona also is just going to have the better like macro applications of the game. Like they're going to have that combo be more meaningful as the game goes on.
Yo, Brownie knows exactly what's up. He does land. The ulti flash comes through as well. Let's see if an exhaust can help him, but the exhaust is not going to be dropped until a little bit late. That is going to be first blood by D Brownie. Good for him, coming back in a big way.
Yeah, that's a huge pickup. Fizz has really weird power spikes.
Yeah,
like, very bizarre. And it's very like important that he get kills just so that like he can hit his spikes sooner and he can become that much more of a terror. I will say, Corki has a Hex Drinker. I don't know if he just picked that up. I'm guessing he did because I don't see it having triggered in that last fight. What do you think about the Hex Drinker?
Now, I don't know how... I got to say really quick, I am distracted by the fact that Ackerman says top 100 Fizz, by the way. I don't care if it's a bit. I'm just going to pretend that it's true right now.
Never underestimate
Yeah,
the
that's reasonable.
power of the Scout's
Oh,
code.
also, Wicker, thank you so much for the Prime sub. We appreciate the hell out of you. So, a little bit of a vision clearing right down there since Zhao decides to back off. You asked me a question. The Hex Drinker on Corki. Oh, shit, here we go. Fizz goes in. That's just going to be an even trade. Right there, just showing that he could kill. When he gets his ult back, which is soon. No Ignite left on Brownie here. But clearly the man knows how to operate the champ. Poppy is in the area as well. I think they're just going to back off right there. Question mark ping goes out, but pretty much for nothing. Wolf might be able to turn this into a gank into the top lane. He's certainly wrapping around. Gragas is going to have to go on a great escape. I know that's not what the camera's showing, but we see it on the minimap. Here it is. That's his one dash away. Zhao going to go in. Let's see if Zymos can land. There's the Gragas ult as well, but the taunt lands. Nice. Zymos gets that Shen flash, or sorry, that Shen taunt right there. A flash away. Wolf is going to continue to go in. Oh, he still lives. He goes in for the knockout, not able to turn it into a kill. But a great play from Gatatsu.
Yeah, that was a scary turn. That tower shot feels like it did like at least 400 damage. I think the only reason he lived is because he would have walked out, but the Gragas, he's still pushing
3 tower shots onto Corki right there. Uh-oh, think that was a mistake. Tokufin going in, still trying to fight Brownie. Woof. Woof, woof, woof.
Health bars across the map. Oh
yes. Wait a second.
That hit Xin Zhao. I think it stole the Krugs. Did you see the Jinx ult?
No.
There was a Jinx ult on the minimap, across the map to the Krugs. It hit Xin Zhao on the Krugs. He's now at very low health, and I think he lost most of the Krugs.
Wolf was just pinging the Jinx R. Yeah, maybe it did. Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah, that was a lot of things happening there for a lot of people. The health bars got very low in many different places, and nobody died.
RTG says, will a chance ever answer No Name's question? Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z.
The answer is no, I'm pretty sure.
The answer is no. And now, out of a point, it's more of the principle of the matter than anything else. No, I think it's fine. That's my response. I think it's fine. I don't think we can tell right now whether or not that is the right or the wrong call. I'm
interested by it because Corki's definitely a character of item spikes.
Yeah. That's a very good
I can't tell if this fight's gonna break out.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Oh, fuck, it is kind of hard to. Top lane is the absolute hardest to tell. Like, do we need to start calling this, or can we keep talking? Because yeah, they're fine. Nothing was ever gonna happen. But not like this though. A great headbutt from Tokufin, and there we go. Wugabu going in as well. One more auto needs to get the job done, and that's the kill. And back to the top lane. They're fine. They're all fine.
When does Xin Zhao stop blocking things? Because I could have sworn that he was ulting. Oh my god.
Less force coming around here as well. Oh my god, that was a great headbutt, but there it is. Brownie going to go up the exhaust, the ignite, the flash forward. They need to expend all the resources to get Wugabu, but they do. 2-1, 12 minutes, 13 minutes in. This is a totally different game from game one. Just in terms of energy. Pop Boa has redeemed a caster compliment. He says, it's a Tuesday, I need it. Well, first of all, let me just say, man, we're almost halfway done with the week. But then let me also say this. You are one of the kindest, most giving people that we've run into in the league. Up there with, I mean, I don't want to compliment the other people, but you know the people who stepped up this season to make it actually happen. And this dragon fight is for you. That's going to be the Leona ult being dropped onto Wolf. He's still on this dragon. They're going to miss the engage on the Leona. This fight is happening in a couple different places. A flash away from Arcadius, but there it is. Brownie getting into the backline, able to commit his mission, kill that Jinx right before she was able to escape. And this is going to be Leona falling as well. God, that fight happened on 2 different fronts. And Dragon's going to fall. Blue team's going to pick that up easy peasy. Team Volatility is coming back in a big way.
Yeah, and I think an important thing to recognize about that fight is they hadn't even hit their item spikes for that. all of them are sitting on like every single component up to their mythic, and none of them actually had the mythic except for Caitlyn.
Yeah.
So like Fizz, Xin Zhao, and Shen, all three of them, like even with that fight win, they're now just going to back and get their mythics and be stronger.
Yeah, it's definitely not going to get better for them. I mean, what do you think about that? Because like, yes, you've got this hyperscaling Jinx, and you've got Corki also able to bring a lot of damage. But if Fizz is able to just continuously do their job, you know, and kill the backline, that's all your damage being gone in an instant. You really need to...
I think Team Laser Moon still definitely outscales this, but at the same time, Volatility was able to make good use of their tools to win that fight, and like that was before they hit their mid-game stride that their comp is like designed to. Like all of their champions have such a good mid-game spike, except for Caitlyn. That like now that all of those mid-game champions are going to hit that spike, it's scary. After they already showed they were able to win it without it.
Right. Uh-oh. Leona may have been caught out in the wrong place. Yep. It's going to be a 3v1. Not much to do about that.
A CC layering. The Caitlyn trap into Xin Zhao knockup into Caitlyn trap too.
No, totally. They did an excellent job making sure that she wasn't going to be able to get out of that. What I'm really trying to say is Papoa rocks. And if you want to find out how much he rocks, hold on, Alistar going in here as well. That's going to be a nice try. Attempted escape from Arcadius right there. The Fizz ult will miss, but you're not going to be able to escape the Fizz.
Yeah, that's the Night Harvester. That was a meaty Q.
God damn. Hold on, the fight's going to continue. Less force. Going quite low right here. He's going to sacrifice himself. It's going to be one more kill put over into the pockets of Team Laser Moon.
Yeah, and that's an important return kill.
Is this something? Do we need to be concerned about this? No.
Is anything something top lane at this point? They're at 500 health, and I still feel like all of their abilities are maybe doing 50 to each other.
Yeah, it's so hard to tell. It's so hard to tell. If you want to see how awesome Papoa is, the man is streaming tomorrow night at 9 p.m. So you can show up and say hi, make his night a little bit better. Let it be live. They have to be winning. Yeah, we'll see right here, because even though it is 6-2 and 2 dragons turned over, still really only 1,000 gold lead, right? Like this is an amount of gold that can be turned over in a single fight, really.
Yeah, it definitely is. It's like it is a 1.2k gold differential, but like this is a point in the game where a 1.2k gold differential is not as important as it would have been if it had, you know, happened a lot earlier. It's still impactful.
Right. Ooh, good flash away right there, but this is going to be Fizz. Apparently the top 100, DJ Brownie, not able to finish him off. Look at that. Corki lives with just a sliver of health. He's got to get out of there, though. Jinx ult goes up. Misses everybody.
Passed by so many champions. It was like, it went under.
Oh, you can't dodge that. A great Caitlyn ult right there. Really well done. Really well done.
Jeez. The Jinx ult. Oh my god, it's not
over.
Hold
on. A potential flank right here. Katatsu charging up the auto attack. That might have been an opportunity to try and ult somebody under tower range, but also risky at the same time.
Laserman's bot lane is like pushing on the inner.
Yeah, they are. Against the Fizz, too. Oh, they're definitely going to get a second charge on this, and the engage comes in. That's going to be a double knockup right there as well. So many people are flying in the air. That was the Gragas ult as well. Rift Herald doing its job in between all of this. That's going to be a Gale Force kill right there, and Toku Finn has to walk away. Wait, this is Corki package. But into 3 people, that could be suspect. Unless Leona was here. Nope. All right, they're going to walk by. Totally understandable.
I think they like kind of want to contest this, kind of like don't want to overstep.
Oh,
these are some very tenuous positions. Nobody knows where everyone is because of the Chemtech map. They're all walking right by each other.
Oh my god. Okay, now they're in vision. Last Force knows what's up. Oh, he probably thinks
Does he?
he's safer than he is because of that pink ward. Okay, teleport's coming in. They've got the package. They know they want to use it. Wugaboo's going around the back right here. They want the flank. They're trying to navigate this towards the choke. Let's see. They might say, let's just give up one dragon, or the fight is just going to continue. There it is. Uh-oh, Corki goes right onto the Fizz, but that's A-okay. They get the kill, and the dragon walk out with no punishment. They didn't lose anything for that.
That's super important. They put them one dragon back on Soul, which is, you know, it's Chemtech Soul, so that makes a big difference.
Totally.
They set themselves up for it. They got the dragon, they got a kill, and they got out. And they didn't even, like, they didn't blow an exceptional number of sums or ultimates to do that either. It was Leona ult, Corki package, which they had already used the cooldown on, and teleport.
Oh, that mid tower is so low. So this is like, despite all of the kills from Team Volatility, I feel like they need one more, like, really, you know, big twist to the knife to be considered, like, squarely in the lead.
That's the big problem. It's just going to get tougher and tougher to find that twist of the knife. And, like, they need to find a good one.
No, they absolutely do. We'll see what can be pulled out here. Got a bunch of people gathering around Baron. It is live now. Certainly a threat. Corki and Fizz in the bot lane right here. The rest of the team is on the top side of the map. Oh, okay. Gragas just charged up for a little bit there. This game really is about positioning, and this map makes it so much harder.
Yeah, it definitely does. I have to say, I do think that the Chemtech map does actually provide some like interesting ramifications for positioning, given teams actually properly put vision wards in the jungle.
Oh, if Leona had pulled the trigger there would have been a lot more teammates right around the corner.
It's very interesting when you can just uncover swaths of the jungle, like an entire third of the jungle with one vision ward.
You know who's yet to die? The Fizz and the Caitlyn and the Shen. And the Poppy, to be totally fair. But I'm just saying, there are some strong people on the side of Team Volatility. All the kills are on people who have not died yet.
They're just building up that shutdown guild. They're letting it ferment.
Smart.
They want to get more out of it.
That's also what I tell my teammates. Pulling back up into this choke.
I think both of those targets are just very difficult to kill, though. I think that's the key here. But it can still be, you know, all it takes is one good fight. You get the Jinx excited, you keep her safe for the whole time, and
hold on, here it is. Leona ult does get dropped. That's the engage down. Toku Finn coming from a flank as well. So Wugaboo on this Corki as well, trying to W into the fight, but maybe gets a little bit too close. That's going to be the taunt that locks him up and gets booted out of the fight, and that's the disengage. Whoo! Fast and furious, they lose one of their main carries and just say, nope, let's reset, because splitting, that was a 5v4 right there. Fizz is by himself all the way down to the bot lane.
That was, I liked the setup, and you saw them, like, laying down all that damage onto the Xin Zhao.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, they could never get through the front line, and start actually pushing down on the carries.
Right. Going into this jungle, making it even more dangerous to walk through these parts here. Leona walking up. Potentially looking for an engage. Toku Finn on the flank right here. Man hasn't died yet.
I think Volatility... Wait. Is that Volatility?
Volatility
no, sorry.
is
I think
on...
Laser Moon, sorry.
Perfect.
Yeah,
yes.
Laser Moon knows that they are at both a numbers disadvantage. Like, the fight they had the numbers advantage, they already lost, so taking the fight with the numbers disadvantage is probably not the call.
Right.
And they just call off a fight in the bot jungle there.
Yeah. 45 seconds on this Drake spawning. Hey, good thing that they got that last one, right? This would have been...
yeah, this would be soul point, and they'd have to fight it. Or, you know, they wouldn't have to fight it, but if they didn't, they'd have to accept that the enemy team gets a Chemtech Soul for the rest of the games.
Right. And
which I have to imagine Chemtech Soul is utterly terrifying on Alistar and Shen.
Totally. And what's more, not for nothing, early Chemtech souls are even crazier because, like, even if you do beat them, you know, you're not going to, like, beat them and then win the game off that fight, you know? Like,
it's just that many more fights where you have to be dealing with the Chemtech soul.
Exactly.
And, you know, like, any fight where the Chemtech soul takes everything from you, it's just that much harder to then come back.
Totally. Oh, Toku Finn maybe getting caught out here. That's going to be the ult, though, and an amazing package right across the bow. Let's see if it can do the damage that it needs to. This is going to be the Caitlyn ult going through. That's absolutely going to decimate Corki right here. And fight lines are all over the place. Arcadia's trying to find the back line here, trying to make sure that they stay put. Leona now going over the wall, but the rest of their team can't get to him, and now it's a 3v5. I think now is the time to retreat. Less Force can go over the wall. Potentially, that's the Hextech channel coming into the back line right there. And, oh, even with the Gragas ult, not enough to keep Arcadia safe. That will be the full ace. 5 for nothing.
Yeah, they just have so many ways to chase you down out of the side of Volatility. Every attempt at trying to disengage a part of the fight to save as many lives as possible just did not come to fruition. I will say, did you see the Alistar W to make way for the Caitlyn ult on Corki?
Yes.
Okay,
yes, I
good.
did. Yes. Yeah, no, absolutely wild. And they're going to pick up Dragon, and they're going to pick up Baron. This was a very smart split of resources here. Although, hold on.
It's
no,
Leona.
all right.
I thought it was like Poppy or something, and there's actually going to be a nice little smite fight, but
I'll say this.
that is a lot of money for Volatility. That is the lead that they wanted to see.
Yeah.
I do not know if that is the knife being twisted. That remains to be seen.
No, totally. I mean, we might have a 1-1 on our hands here. Caitlyn and Fizz are still yet to die. Like,
yeah. And I don't think there's any more. Yeah, they have like very meaty bounties over their head, but I don't know how you catch them at this point. You know, it's like, it's so tough. You have an Alistar and a Shen on top of them. Even if Alistar Q, Alistar W, Shen E, and maybe even Xin Zhao ult weren't enough, you still have the Shen ult if one of them is actually still that low.
totally. And I think this is one of those things where the Poppy was picked, and you know, they saw the ability to like block any one of these dashes, but I have not seen a front-to-back team fight yet this game.
Yeah.
Like, they have been
and they really need the front-to-back with their comp.
They really do, because Poppy W is just not paying off in the way that I believe that they were hoping it would.
Yeah.
You know, Arcadia is still doing a good job kiting as much as you can, but you just legit cannot kite hard enough. And I mean, even the Corki that has like sometimes 2 dashes as part of his kit. Oh, is Wolf in trouble here? I don't think there's going to be an angle for a headbutt.
I also think that Corki is kind of struggling to fit in here because, you know, he's getting these... If he's using the package in these fights, it's kind of like messing with the front-to-back structure from the beginning.
Right.
And the ult should be impactful enough that it's not mattering. Like, last fight, he got 5 members in the ult. He hit 5 of them with it, and it's a lot of damage, but it just was... It didn't have the impact for how split their fight was in the end.
Right. No, totally. Ooh. I don't know what's going to happen here. I mean, this is just a classic, you know, sleeper hold being put onto Team Laser Moon, right? They've got a good split. Shen's up in the top lane. They've got 2 absolute killer pairs together. You know, Alistar and Caitlyn being able to lock up, get those traps on, and then Xin Zhao and Fizz able to just blow up any one target, if not more. So it's very hard to respond.
Yeah, this is where Caitlyn's siege potential really comes into play. It's just going to be very tough to contest wherever the Caitlyn is applying the pressure between the traps and everything.
Right.
And so like this kind of like 1-3-1 it's just made more difficult, especially when you can put Fizz in one and Shen in the other, and they're both so good at rotating.
Totally. No, absolutely. 90 seconds on this next Drake coming up. that would be Soul. And, I mean, if Team Volatility is looking for a way to close out this game, now that Baron's gone, that might be it. Base was not cracked yet. Not on that push.
Yeah, I will say, for, like, the position that Laser Moon is in, they are doing a very good job not, like, hemorrhaging as much as I feel like they should be.
Yeah.
Like, most teams I see in this position, they'll either, like, crack and someone will just step up too far and die, and then they lose, like, 2 extra towers, and maybe even some other, like, players. They're staying safe. They're aware they're in a disadvantaged state. They're aware they're not finding the fights or opportunities that they want in order to actually make their way back. And so they're being patient.
Right.
And they still have all of their inhibitor towers all up as a response. And now they're just looking to contest this Chemtech because their lanes are actually in relatively good places.
No, absolutely. This could be a fight right here. Look where Toku Fin is. He's a little bit further up, but he is going to have to back out.
He's so fast.
He's so fast. Oh, okay, front to back. This is what Team Laser Moon needs. And obviously what Team Volatility needs is just aggression, diving the back line. Yeah, let's see what gets pulled off here. They're in the Chemtech fog. Look at those headshots. That is an incredible amount of damage. And even though the Poppy is able to stop the Fizz for just a second with the W, oh my God. Was that 3 autos and the ult? I mean, Poppy is,
I don't know.
A tank. Okay, hold on. There's the package going across as well. That's the second W. Toku Fin going to find some trouble getting into this, but Lest Force is actually getting burst down. The man does fall to a Leona ult, and here we go. This might be the fight that they need. Arcadius is fighting front to back, able to weave these rockets in and out. Gatatsu is not dying. He's definitely tanky, but now Deep Brownie here, he wasn't really a part of that fight in so much as diving the back line. Toku Fin getting a little bit. Oh my God! Point blank rocket. I didn't even see that happen. I just looked down for a second. My bad. And they're going to pick up this Drake.
That was the fight they needed to find.
Oh my God.
They had everything set up. Jinx was stepping back as it was happening. Fizz did not find the opportunity onto the Jinx. And they were able to get 2 kills for none and the dragon.
Yeah, that's exactly what they needed.
I don't know how much that closed the gold gap. I think it was still pretty close to, like, 8k before, and now it's, like, what, 7.5, 7? So it's still, like, they're still in a pretty massive deficit, but that is a very huge pickup. There's no Chemtech Soul for the other side. You know, that Baron buff they were pressuring with is gone, now that they've gone to make the play on the Chemtech, etc. They're in a pretty nice spot, but they are just eyeing this next Baron, now that it has respawned.
Yes, indeed. And now probably a little bit more confident. They've seen how they could win a fight, but they don't have all their members. Barrels over the wall. This is going to be the Hextech Flash. Oh, not going over. Toku Fin charging up. Oh, with the... That was a good play. Hold on. That was too far. Leona goes down in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, now realizing that Leona's name is Ruski Chleb, which is just how you say Russian bread in Russian.
Very nice.
I think Leona was a little baited by the opportunity that the team saw, and Leona wanted to make sure that Poppy had the opportunity at that 50-50.
Totally.
Coming from that angle, she just got caught out once there was no angle.
Now this could be where the base is broken. Less than a third on that tower right there, and waves being pushed in multiple lanes as well. It's going to be very difficult to respond to this without losing more objectives. Let's see if they can find a potential fight. Look at Deep Brownie right here over the wall. Tricky guy playing a tricky champ. Knows exactly what to look for. Being an expert assassin. Not wasting any movement here. Yeah, that's going to be inhib for sure. Very nice, very clean play, right? Like that was very textbook. No fight actually happened, but they were able to wrest control of that mid lane and take down the inhib and the tower.
Yeah, and that's a very big inhib to get, as we all know. I can't tell. This is tense, but I can't tell if there's a fight here.
Yeah, I really can't either. It's a lot of back and forth. I think. Woof. Yeah, I mean it's really hard. I don't know if Team Volatility is 100% sure that they can win. They just saw how they could lose a fight, right? They won 15 fights back to back, and then they lose one at Dragon. And it was a 5v5. Let's see. That Alistar's at half health. This is a lot of poking back and forth. Very good movement from Team Volatility. They are using the lanes exactly how they should be, making it as difficult as possible for Team Laser Moon to respond. That's going to be a taunt that goes in onto the Gragas. Okay, there's the knockback. People are going to start to rotate around. One tower shot to the Fizz, but that's not going to be enough. There it is. Leona ult gets dropped down as well. Those are the Jinx traps too. Very low health bars on Wolf. Let's see if he does end up falling, but that's the Shen ult. Going to keep him alive so he can re-engage. Less Force going low as well. Arcade, did he get taunted? I don't believe so. There it is, being blocked by the Shen. The autos are coming out as well. Can Arcadius get excited? That's going to be the Gale Force kill. D Brownie. Oh my God. And all said and done, a 4 for 1. What is going on? Yeah. These guys are pushed up against the wall. They're 7k down.
I want to call attention to the phenomenal Gragas ult that started that fight.
Yes.
Gragas saw exactly what his team was looking at. And as soon as he realized these two people over the wall that were in a
Gale Force in, 1 auto, 2 auto. There it is. The flash away. The teleport coming in. Hold on. Making the Caitlyn afraid. Rocket misses. Next rocket hits. Holy shit. That's the heal coming out. Goes into the bush. They're still alive. What the hell, guys?
Oh my God. That auto was so close to killing. I think each auto did 436 damage there, and I think Corky must have just had like 400 or 873 health, because it did not look like he lived by much.
No, that was absolutely wild. Package picked up right now. Does anyone know what a package timer is? Quickly, chat. Do you know what a package timer is? Because they've got this for this dragon fight potentially. Everyone
like
needs to be
30
there.
seconds or a minute, but I never pay attention because it always gets used, even if the timer's...
Oh my God, Leona's going to get picked here maybe? Let's see. No, they're walking away. They don't commit to it. Oh, Beryl controls the choke point. But here's the thing. Team Volatility has super minions. They have that inhib, which could drop right there. But it honestly doesn't even matter. Team Laser Moon knows that they can't back off. It does put pressure on them, though. Okay, they're going to start that dragon.
Yeah, Shen has a teleport.
He absolutely does.
If this fight goes poorly, he could just teleport to end the game.
Look at D Brownie on the side as well. This fight is going to start. Wogaboo, that's a great package across that choke point as well, but everyone's going to collapse onto the Corki, but he's going to jump over the wall as well. That's going to be Caitlyn ult onto Arcadius, half-healthing them right away. I don't see the Jinx excited just yet. Tokufin has to pull off. This is kind of a split fight right here. Wolf is being chased down. He smites for more health. He's going to continue this fight. The man is actually going to live for a really long time. He might not even go down. Blue team gets it. That was the Chemtech soul right here. This is everything they need, because even if they die, they're going to come right back. We can't even see the other fight because they want us to see the Gragas. Tokufin gets taken out. That's the Fizz ult down right there as well. This fight goes on for an absolutely ridiculous amount of time. For the love of God. Oh my God, he got a shield? What was that even from? I think that's got to be going Xin Zhao's ways. And look at this coming back from the dead. It's the Fizz. This fight has been going on for forever. We saw this earlier in the week too. The man is getting healing back and forth, back and forth. Oh my God, over the wall, buying himself time, but that is going to be the kill. And the towers have fallen. They might lose to minions. They might lose to minions right here. Oh, everything was on getting that.
But they have the teleport coming.
I don't know who's coming through right here. Is this the Shen? It absolutely is. He is a very tanky man. You got to get everything off right there. But look at Arcadius dying to the auto attacks on to that. That's through the exhaust even as well. And another split fight. But we might be seeing... Oh, they're going to come back. The Caitlyn ult takes the kill. And that is going to be a 1-1 on the day as Team Vitality takes game 2. Holy shit.
Yeah, I think Totsu Zero's fight with Xin Zhao kind of just like got turned around onto him. Not in the sense that he even lost it, but just in the sense that he started the fight and he was there for like a full minute. Well, like the fight on the backside lasted for 30 seconds, but like if he had the opportunity to go back and deal with those minions once like that fight was no longer salvageable, that would have like made a huge difference. They might have had Nexus towers. They would have had more of a front line for that final skirmish. Either way, very well played for both teams. Very well done from the side of Laser Moon to stay in the game for that long. It really, truly looked like the turnaround was possible.
It really did. I mean, they won 2 insanely crucial fights. And here's what it all came down to. the 2 fights that they won all game were front to back. They lost that last fight, and barely, because it got scattered once again. Team Volatility was able to find an environment for themselves to thrive, and boy, did they ever. I know it must have been tense for them, being like, oh shit, we just lost a fight. But they really kept their cool. They were able to find their way through the chaos, and they found themselves a win. Also, Water Phoenix, thank you so much for being the newest investor in the low-budget LCS. We appreciate the hell out of you, man. Oh, woof. You want to do some quick interviews? Are you a sleepy boy? It's okay to be a sleepy boy.
I'm tired, but that doesn't mean I'm out on the interviews. I just don't really have an opinion on it.
No worries. We'll do the talking here. We'll make them quick, but I want to hear what these folks have to say. Let's see. Team. And we'll pull them up. All right, I've tagged. If you're interested in the interview, all right, we've got our first one here. Hold on. Les Force, welcome to the consulate. Please pull yourself up a chair. Have some of these beautiful macaroons that we've baked fresh for you. Welcome to the desk. How are you doing today?
Oh man, that was pretty rough. I mean, after last week getting a pretty sweet 2-0, definitely morale was pretty low after that first game, but we kept our cool, kind of changed our strat, and I think game 2 went about as good as we could have hoped.
Dude, credit where credit is due. I believe this is the first 1-1 that we've streamed, and certainly it's hard to pull mental back after a loss in game 1, but I was talking about this on stream. I said the second half of game 1, you guys really started pulling out some fantastic plays, and I loved that, and I thought that was indicative of your mental, and you guys brought that to game 2, man. Bot lane, what was it like? What was the prep from last week into this week, and was there anything special that you showed us here on stream today that had a little bit more preparation behind it?
You know, I mean, I think, game 1 was just in both games in general, I feel like there was just way too many things that we wanted to ban, and that unfortunately just kind of left the Jinx open, which really demolished us game 1. I think we did a better job of neutralizing it this time. I think our game 1 draft just wasn't that good. The ADC was kind of calling for the Samira, as it is his main, but I just don't think we were able to both peel for him and engage on their Jinx, so it was kind of just a, conflicting draft philosophy there. But
sure.
I think game 2, we definitely kind of changed the philosophy, tried to pick the power bot and Caitlyn, and then I think someone probably said it in stream, but D Brownie is a super high ranked Fizz in NA.
Yeah, man, what the hell is up with that? He is so slippery.
Absolutely, he's been doing that for 7 years at this point. He's
holy shit, super
good at the champ. We didn't bust it out last week. We were surprised it hasn't been banned through any of the 4 games, but after tonight it might not be.
Yeah, dude. I didn't check the standings. What was last week like for you guys?
Last week we 2-0'd Tree Gang. Just kind of played around Snow Prisoner, and just it sounds like he's got a pretty big report here in the LBLCS. But
damn straight.
Definitely, this week was definitely a lot tougher for us. And game 1, I feel like we just kind of made some bad calls early, had a poor draft. But like you said, we kept our cool and just balled out game 2. I feel like.
That's awesome, man. Well, I've got you here. Anything you want to say to the fans out there? You definitely had people cheering for you tonight.
Yeah, I appreciate everyone from the team and family and friends that were in the chat. I saw a good bit of them when I popped in during the draft. And as to Lamp Licky, I really don't appreciate the constant shade being thrown at Team Volatility. I don't know if you're a Laser Moon player or what, but I mean, you kind of talked a lot of smack to lose game 2 that fashion. But definitely GG's to Laser Moon.
Hell yeah, man. All right, well, thanks so much for coming on the desk. We'll check in with you guys later. Have a good night,
Absolutely.
Man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, that was Les Force, the support and captain for Team Volatility. Next up, please welcome to the consulate, Toku Finn. Please pull yourself up a chair. Have some of these beautiful macaroons that we baked for you here tonight. Congrats on the 1-1, dude. How'd the games feel?
Games were pretty good. I mean, you know, 2 different games for sure. Just like first game, we felt pretty comfortable. We drafted a really good comp that was really good for us in the early to mid game. So played around objectives nicely. But second game a little rougher, as you probably saw.
Yeah, I mean, we were peeking. You know, we were looking.
We took a few looks.
Speaking of game 1 though, dude, your Jarvan was absolutely cracked. You had one of the scariest gank paths that I've ever seen over. Tell me if you remember this one. You're in the enemy jungle on the bot side, and you come up behind the tower, like take a turret shot on the way in to ult them. Yeah, that was fucking inspired and honestly terrifying. Is Jarvan just like in your wheelhouse? Is that one of your better champs? What's your jungle pool like?
I definitely feel comfortable in Jarvan. I think he's really good for, you know, just for our team, just drafting for team comp. He scales pretty well and able to gank early, make early plays. So yeah, I definitely felt pretty comfortable on him.
Now, I wasn't able to find the standings, but I want to ask you, what was last week like for you guys?
Last week was it was pretty good. We 2-0'd, and we felt like we did it in a good fashion where, you know, we weren't really doing anything out of order. We were playing super clean. It was a clean 2-0, so we felt pretty comfortable last week.
Hell yeah. So these were the 2 teams that 2-0'd last week going head to head, and you guys won 1.
Yeah, it was a big matchup. I definitely appreciate like how competitive it was. So I'm excited for the rematch.
Hell yeah. No, very, very excited to see you guys play again. Well, I've got you here. Anything you want to say to the fans? As I said to Less Force, you guys also had a ton of people cheering for you tonight. People were out in force for you guys. Anything you want to say?
Thank you to everybody that joined the stream. I saw some friends in there, some family members, and it's always good to see people cheering us on, having fun, talking a little smack, you know. But you know, friendly smack.
Yeah. We definitely want to keep it friendly here. We have fucking rules about that.
Friendly smack.
We are connoisseurs of friendly smack.
It's friendly banter. It's always good.
Fuck yeah. Well, awesome, dude. Thank you so much for coming on the desk and talking to us, and we'll be checking with you guys later in the season.
All right, thank you guys.
Have a good one, man. Peace.
See ya.
Later.
That was Tokufin. Oh, fuck. Damn it, I forgot to ask him. Wait. Tokufin, get your ass back in here. 1 second. Come back. I forgot the one question that I really wanted to ask.
He's there.
Hold on. All right, what's up with this shirt, by the way? You guys you made shirts for your team?
I mean, we have a manager.
Jesus. Is that Marty? I'm scared.
Yeah, it's Marty. I'm scared. Shout out to her. So yeah, she's a big supporter, big fan. She made us some merchandise. So yeah, shout out to Marty. I
think that's amazing and super hilarious. All right, I just wanted to confirm all that because I saw the pictures in community, which, by the way, folks, if you're interested by any of these people or anything else, hop in that Discord. There's all sorts of shenanigans going on. Okay, cool. All right, thank you so much for coming back on such short notice.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, peace, dude.
All right, later.
All right, that was Tokufin. I promise not to freak out anymore. Oh, no name. Is there anything that you would like to say while you're here?
No, I don't think so. I think those were some banger games. And, you know, I hope everyone in chat liked them.
Hell to the yeah. All right, well, that being the case, Obviously, once again, thank you so much to our sponsor, ProComps. There's a link down below and a 25% off key, LBLCS25. Also, if you want to see more of these games, don't be afraid to follow us. We love it. We love you. We love to spend time here on stream with you guys. And if you want to spend even more time with us, as I've said about 40 times, definitely feel free to join the Discord or look at our YouTube channel or check out our our Twitter account, which for the first time ever has a real live competent human being running it. And you'll be shocked. Outside of that,
the LBLCS.
we are so short on them. Genuinely, like Papo was asking for a caster compliment before. He's one of the competent human beings. let's throw that out there. We're gonna be streaming again tomorrow at 9 p.m. EST, and the day after that at 9 p.m. EST, and the day after that. I think that one's at 8:30. Maybe it's at 9. You'll find it on our Twitch schedule.
You'll figure it out.
You'll figure it out. My name's LeChance. I've been joined by All No Name. All you have a wonderful rest of your evening.